رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته الحمد لله الذي أحيانا بعد ما أماتنا وإليه النشور. All praises and thanks are due to Allah Almighty, who had raised us to life after taking our life, and unto Him we all shall return. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla for His acceptance. We pray may Allah Azza wa Jalla may He forgive our mistakes. The series we have been looking at every morning, Al-Mailul Azim, meaning the Great Deviation. The Great Deviation. The first day we talked about the fact that Allah Azza wa Jalla, He wished to forgive us, but those people who follow their desires, they wishes to deviate us a very great deviation. And we begin to talk about what did Allah Azza wa Jalla desire from us. And we mentioned that Allah Azza wa Jalla wishes to make things easy for us, to clarify the truth for us. Allah Azza wa Jalla wishes to guide us. He wishes to forgive us. He doesn't wish to punish us. He doesn't wish hardship for us. All of this is what Allah Azza wa Jalla wishes for us. And we also talked about the people that follows their desire, the foot soldiers of Shaytan. What do they want from us? And we mentioned that what they actually wanted from us is not just deviation, but rather a very great deviation that will take us away from the path of Allah. It is not enough for them that we commit sin. Yes, it is not enough for them that we commit sin, but rather they want us to commit kufr. And yesterday we talked about the story of Barsusa, that is a pious man who started being pious for most of his life. For most of his life, he was worshiping Allah, and he has been, defending himself away from Shaitan. But Allah Azza wa Jalla wanted to teach us a lesson regarding how Shaitan is always persisting, and the soldiers of Shaitan, how they are never, they never lose hope. They never lose hope in making sure that they deviate us. At the end of the day, this man did not just commit all kinds of sin, but rather he committed the great one, which is the kufr, and he was thrown into the pit of hellfire. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla may He protect our iman. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we shall move from that story to talk about the three different plans that the enemy of Islam, Shaitan and his cronies, has perfected in order to achieve great results against the Ummatul Islamiyah. Three great plans. And these great plans, they take it step by step, from the first step to the second step to the last step. Number one is Al-Din. The first step is to make sure that the society becomes irreligious. Irreligious in the sense that it is not governed by religion. Religion will be taken away from the life of people. We are going to explain that. Then the second one they will go into, if they are not capable of that, is to make sure that they corrupt your religion for you. Yes, you will actually be a Muslim, but you are actually taking the Islam that is not the real Islam. They will scatter it for you and make sure they corrupt it for you. Ad-Dinu Fasid. If they are unable to do this, they try to corrupt your religion. They try to remove Islam away from you. You said no. Even they try to corrupt your Aqidah, and you are still remaining standing. Then they move to the last point, which is Al-Qatl wa Tashrid. They move to the last point of threatening to kill you or threatening to remove you from your home. These are the three plans right from time that Shaitan has been using against pious people. And he will start from the first to the second to the last. Now the first one, Al-Din, which is to have irreligious society, whereby we now be having atheists around. Atheists, that is people who do not even believe in the existence of Allah. Today we have many of them. Some of them are influential people, and they will tell you they don't care about religion, that religion is just a scam. They will tell you a lot of things. وَيَتَمَثَّلُ الَّذِينَ فِي مَسْحِ الْهَوِيَّةِ الْإِسْلَامِيَّةِ. He said these people, what they represented is to distort the identity of Islam. To distort the identity of Islam. فَيَعِيشُ الْمُسْلِمُونَ بِلَا هَدَفٍ وَلَا غَايَةٍ. You will see that the Muslims will not be living. They want to see to a situation whereby the Muslims will not be living bila hadafin, without any goal in life, without any objective in life. He is a Muslim. He calls himself a Muslim, but he doesn't have any goal. فَيَصِرُّونَ مُسْلِمِينَ إِنْتِسَابًا لَا حَقِيقًا. You will now see that he is just a Muslim by affiliation, Muslim by number. He is not a real Muslim. Perhaps since he has been claiming that he is a Muslim, he doesn't even put his head on the ground. He doesn't pray. There is no sin except that he commits it. He doesn't pray, he doesn't fast, he doesn't give zakat, he doesn't go to Hajj. He commits all kind of shirk. But he will still what? Claim that he is a Muslim. Of course, this is the kind of people that Shaytan has already, attracted. وَتَذُوبُ فِي قُلُوبِ الْمَعَانِ الْإِيمَانِ. The meaning of Iman, the meaning of faith will merge in his heart, in the heart of this kind of person. He doesn't have meaning of Iman with him. If you tell him, Ittaqillah, he say, I beg. He doesn't fear Allah. When you tell him Allah, he doesn't want to hear it. Although he is still saying, I'm a Muslim. This is the first category of people that Shaitan will grab. فَلَا يَبْقَى فِي الْقُلُوبِ هَمٌّ وَلَا غَايَةٌ إِلَّا الدُّنْيَا. You will see this kind of person who is attaching himself to Islam, nothing remains in his heart of any form of concern for Islam. No goal at all except the dunya. Except the dunya. He doesn't have any other goal except the dunya. There are many Muslims like that. Their only goal is to wake up in the morning, go to the office, come back in the evening. They don't pray. They don't have any attachment to Islam whatsoever. وَمُلَزَّاتُهَا الزَّائِلَةِ. You will see them that their only goal is what? Is the enjoyment of this dunya. The enjoyment that is transient, that they could live at any time. They will tell you who religion help. When you tell them that Allah said this, the Prophet ﷺ said this, they will tell you, please keep your Allah and your messenger. Although they are still claiming that they are Muslim. Alayha yutanafasun. It is upon the dunya you will see them competing. When it comes to the dunya, you will see them very, very active. They are very active when it comes to their business. But in terms of religion, they are at the back. They don't care about the deen. Whether Islam is going down, they don't care. How many Muslims, rich men that we have in this country? Although we are still having the Muslims who are rich men, they are the richest. But we are still having the poorest Muslim in this country. Do you know why? Because they don't care about zakat. They don't care about zakat. There is a Muslim that was called, they preach to him. He's a rich man, he's a Muslim. They preach to him regarding the system of zakat. And he now said, okay, let me see if I can do. As if he actually want to dash Allah something. So he now said they should start calculating his wealth. Because many of these rich men, they do not calculate their wealth. Because they don't do zakat. Because once you want to do zakat, you have to calculate your wealth. So after they calculated his wealth for him, and they now removed the zakat. And the zakat was estimated to be 100 million. He said, yeah, this one will just go like that. Just like that. Without bringing anything back. He said, put it back. I'm not doing it. They do not have any himma. As far as the deen is concerned, they do not have it. The only himma they have is the dunya. So long as they are going up from one level to another in terms of office promotion, they are okay. They are satisfied. even though they do not have the identity of Islam, even though they are even opposite. A sister just got a job in a place, and this sister is putting on hijab and niqab. And it's a Muslim family that actually employed her. Then presently, as we speak, the husband of the house is not comfortable with her using hijab and niqab. And she is still saying he's a Muslim. And they are raising animals, calling them children, because they think that the only thing you give children is material things, no religious guidance. He said it is not about the hijab, it is not about niqab. And he's still saying he's a Muslim. They do not have any connection whatsoever to Islam. If a Malam is coming close to them to tell them about Allah and his messenger, they see you as a beggar. They see you as a beggar, that you are coming to disturb their peace. Even though you may see them with the emblem of Islam, they are far away from Islam. Didn't you remember that year when we went to Millennium Park? Almost 99% of the people there are Muslims on that very day. They actually came to celebrate Salah. For you to know how Shaytan has achieved a lot in this ummah. They went to celebrate Salah. And it was a very big number. When it was time for Salah, no single individual could even muzzle the courage to go and call prayer. Whereas they are still celebrating the Salah that Islam has given. But they do not want to pray. Even in this Ramadan, I heard that some people are fasting, but they are not praying. I don't know what kind of fasting is that. You are fasting, but you are not praying. The difference between us and the kuffar is Salah. Once you leave it, you are not a Muslim anymore. وَمِنْ أَجْلِهَا يُقْتَتَلُونَ. It is as a result of the dunya, you can see them fighting because of the dunya. You will see them having grudges with somebody because of the dunya. But you will never see them have problem with anybody because that person committed sin against Allah. Our al-wala wal-bara is based on Allah Azza wa Jal. We befriend people because of Allah, and we hate people because of Allah. We do not befriend people because of their money. We do not hate people because of their money, because of benefits. At any time that your hate and your love is defined by money, then something is wrong with you. You may fall into this category of people we are talking about. It is not because of the dunya you can fight. But when it comes to the deen, you said religion is a peace. Islam is a religion of peace. You quickly begin to bring some kind of principles that is not even in Islam. You say everybody should like karaha fi deen. But when it comes to your chopping, there is a karaha. When it comes to you to chop, there is a karaha. You must fight for that money. You will wake up around 5 o'clock, you are going to your job of 50,000 naira. And once you still go there, your boss will still talk anyhow to you. Insult you and insult your parent join. But when you come to the masjid, because the imam did not come on time to come and lead prayer, he said this imam needs to be sacked. You open your dirty mouth and talk against your leader in the masjid. But in your working place, no matter how he talks to you, you say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Because of money. Because of little change you are being given. It is as a result of the dunya, yuktatalun, wala qimatan wala mabda yurdi'uhum. And there is no value, no principle that could deter him from gaining whatever he wants to gain as far as the dunya is concerned. If he lies, he can earn haram money. He doesn't care whether whatever Islam has to say. There is no religion that will even occupy him. He can be in his working place, everybody will be going to prayer, he will remain where he is. He will still be the one to tell you that you people are taking religion very difficult. I can go back home and I will jam all my prayers. Allah will still accept, Allah understands. No religion to preoccupy him. Nothing to preoccupy him as far as the deen is concerned. The same thing with some of us that they will say, only one day on Sunday, come and sit down and learn your religion. You are forming busy. Are you not seeing people that are dying? Is this you continue to be busy like this until you visit your grave? Alhaakumu takasur hatta zurtumul maqabir. Takasur, you want to gain plenty. It has diverted you. You cannot even learn again. For how many years you up till now you don't know how to read Quran, and it is not a problem for you. But because for how many years you cannot buy land to start building. Alhamdulillah, many of our brothers, alhamdulillah, they have started buying land. Many of them, mashallah to you people. But as much as you are gaining in this dunya, how much have you gained as far as the deen is concerned? How much have you learned since you enter Abuja? You divorce knowledge. No knowledge again. No seeking of knowledge. You don't want to learn the Quran. Oh, because you know how to read the Quran, that should be enough. Who told you that is enough? No, when we are talking, we are actually addressing ourselves here. We are not addressing outsiders. Because you have to save yourself first before others. What is your connection to seeking of knowledge? What is your connection? How are you vehement and determined to gain knowledge? Or it is second, it falls into the second category. It's not actually at the top priority. But every day, from January to December, you go to work. By December, they ask you, what have you even achieved? You cannot even say it. You ask every one of us seated here now, how much is in your account? You see some people, you will say that I am even owing my bank. Minus. I'm telling you. Then what is now the essence of all this struggle? I'm not saying that we should become lazy, but I'm trying to tell us that the akhirah is far better and more worthier, that you should hustle for them. Wallahi, even if I do not have a single house and I am closer to my deen and Allah is happy with me and I am learning my deen, I am more better than you who knows nothing about your religion, who is not connected, and you think that that is actually success. That is not success. The real success lies in you being useful to your deen. Allah inna hizballah humul muflihun. That you join the party of Allah Azza wa Jal. That you inherit the knowledge of the prophets. This is what Shaytan and his cronies, that is what they want to do, so that you will not be occupied with the deen. Hatta iza tamakkana al-mas'i fil qulub tabra'u hatta min mujarrad al-intisab. So that if this kind of behavior has become established in your heart, it has become so established in your heart to the point that you will see this kind of person, even the connection he has with Islam, he will break it. Those are the kind of people, they will come up one day and they will tell you after they think, because of laziness. Look at what they will say. They say, after I think so hard, I think all this religion has come. Now laziness warrior. Now laziness warrior. You know, I told you that we were in the campus one day. Somebody whose father is actually a sheikh was sent to the school. They were twins brothers, both of them. They were sent to come and school in Futmina. One of them became apostate. He said he does not believe in religion again. That now he is an atheist. Then the brother reported him to us, that we should come and talk to his brother. So while we were talking to him, we asked him, why did you decide to change from Islam to non-religion? He said that one day there was no light and he wanted to test which religion is the right religion. And he said that if Islam is the right religion, NEPA should bring light. And if Islam is not the right religion, NEPA should not bring light. And NEPA did not bring light, so that is why you know that Allah is his calm. Astaghfirullah. Look at mentality of people. Shaitan has already grabbed them. May Allah Azza wa Jalla, may he protect us from Shaitan. وَسَبِيلُ الْأَعْدَاءِ الْإِسْلَامِ, and the way, the path of the enemies of Islam, وَأَتْبَاءُ الشَّهَوَاتِ, and the followers of desire, أَصْحَابُ الْمَيْلِ الْعَظِيمِ, those are the people who are going to cross great deviation. لِذَلِكَ هُوَ تَطْبِيقُ الْمَعْصِيَةِ, what they wishes to do, we should listen, they wishes to normalize sin. Normalization of sin. They wish to normalize sin. حتى تسير جزءا لا يتجزأ من حياة الناس, till it becomes an integral part of the people's life. They normalize sin that it becomes normal.
In fact, they can even put the sin as part of the rule, as part of the law. For example, in Nigeria, you are okay to drink alcohol. Is that not so? But what did they even tell you? They said as you are drinking alcohol, you should drink responsibly. Something that is a sin, they are now telling you, drink responsibly. And they give them the license to produce as much as alcohol they can produce. Look at our society, and we are complaining that Nigeria is getting bad. Why won't it get bad? When the beer parlors are being filled with people who are supposed to be thinking on how this country can move forward. Open bar, before you know it, you are making plenty money. And the one that they have gone into now is not just bar again. They are, selling narcotics, hard drugs to people who want to destroy their lives. فَيُصْبِحُ الْمُنْكَرُ مَعْرُوفًا. You now see evil now becoming good. The evil has become good. Even today in Nigerian constitution, you are allowed to keep a woman without marriage after 18 years. And I believe that even before 18 years, there is no law that can actually harm you as well. You can see they are all even written it in the law that once they have come as adults, they are already aged, they can do whatever they wish with their life. And that is why you are seeing nonsense happening in the street today. They say they are adults, so they have the ability to do whatever they want to do with their life. Wal ma'ruf munkaran, the good has become bad. You want to become good today, then they look at you as if you are uncivilized. You want to remain chaste, you want to remain religious, they say look at this one. Look at this one. You are just depriving yourself of the pleasure of the dunya. They will be mocking you. When you have they will be blaming whoever wants to, frown against evil. They will blame you. It has become so that even good people, when you are within even good people and you want to blame, you want to, frown at evil, the good people will be the one to be fighting you again. They will be the one to be fighting you again. A sister, I told us that a sister was in a house, she was manipulated to marry somebody who is doing shirk. And after it has become clear that that man is a mushrik, and the sister said she cannot live with a mushrik because there is no such marriage between a Muslim and a mushrik. Now the sister wanted to leave, and finally she left. Then some of the so-called Ahlus Sunnah are telling her that as you now leave now, who is now going to take your responsibility? That you should have remained there so that we will see how we can patch things up. At the end of the day, it is the sister that is now even being faulted, and they left the one who is doing shirk. Because perhaps he has little money. You know, when somebody has money in the community, nobody can talk to them because they have money. But if the one who does not have money does the same thing that the rich man does, crucify him. You see somebody go and steal 15 naira fish inside the market, they will go and buy 1,000 naira tire to burn him. But the rich men are there squandering our wealth. And we are hailing them. They will come after 4 years. You know they have forget about you now. They will still come after 4 years and you will still hail them again. You will say APC power. And you will still tell you that no, this one is now the final. This one is the final. You know, they told us that this one that is coming, in fact, he has already made his money. You know, he's going to make this life. He said you should not have any hope like that too. That what he's doing now, he's doing what he's doing now for your great grandchildren. So don't have any hope. That's what he said. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may he come to our aid. He said, وَيُمْدِهُ فَائِلُهَا وَيُمْدِهُ فَائِلُهَا. The one who is doing evil is now clapped. They are applauding them. If you are doing evil, people will applaud you. Look at the social media space. Do all the preaching. Do all the preaching you want to do. Nobody will even like your page. Once they just feel like this, I think you are even scaring them. They will just quickly remove it away. But once they see brain jotter, they see clean the drunk, the basket mouth, and the other riffraffs. They want to see what they have to do. Or they listen Michelangelo, or is it Michelangelo or Markangel? They want to quickly see what he has to offer now. You will see them having, some of them are having up to 100,000 likes. 100,000 likes. Because that is the one that catches the attention of people. They will be applauding people that are doing evil. Some of them, they are not just doing comedy. Some of them are actually showing sexual practice, activity on the screen. And unfortunately, people will not have shame. They will like, not only will they like, they will even comment. May Allah not make us to disgrace our parents like that on social media. They will even comment. It is not enough that you are even watching evil, but you are now even applauding, encouraging them. And it is because of all this that they are doing more of it. There is one that used to say you are doing well. I can't remember his name. He used to say you are doing well all the time. The only thing that that one does is how to be bringing women of different shape to come and do comedy. We get to know all these things because if you are doing social media, if you are in Facebook, they will definitely show you. There's no way you can actually avoid it. May Allah Azza wa Jalla may protect us. وَيُثْنِي عَلَيْهِ وَيَكَفُهَا. He said that he said that they will be praising them and even reward them. They will reward them. Those who are even doing evil will be rewarded. While our malams are wallowing in poverty, then the likes of Davido and the Wizkid and the Bonner and whatever their name is, they are there collecting one award to another. Some young boys went and represent Nigeria last time, and they beat them in the final. I was very happy that they beat them in the final. They beat them in the final, and when they returned back, they became millionaire. They became millionaire. On what ground? Just like that, they become millionaire. Now, what about our imams? How many of our imams have become millionaire? Rather, when our imams are even putting on good clothes, we say, what is this imam? Be like, this imam don't they chop money? Oh. Yes, we applaud the evil people. Those who are spreading facade, we applaud them. But the good people, we debase them. We debase them. Some of our imams are living on credit. These are people that are guiding the human beings. Wallah, if not the presence of our imams in this land would have been a lawless land. That human being will see another human being on the street, will just kill him, be eating him raw. It is because of the religiosity that we are still having in our community, little one that we are still having, that is making people to become, to be behaving like a human being. As everybody would have been behaving like animals. But what now happened? Those people are never honored. How many imams have honor? How many imams have been honored? How many? Even whenever they are doing their honorary in national honor, they are giving national honor. Last time they were giving national honor, where president was giving honor, you see the kind of useless people that people are giving honor. The musicians, the comedians, these are the people that people are giving honor. Where is our imams? They did not make it to the list. They didn't make it to the list because they are not relevant to their project of evilization of the country. This is what Shaytan, this is what he desires, to make the society irreligious. فَتُدَعُ الْمَعَاصِي قَوَانِينَ تُبِيهُهَا وَتُغْمِيهَا. You will now see that they will now make a law, they will now place a law that will now permit the evil of the one who is committing sin. They will make a law to protect them. They will make a law to protect them. Recently we heard that Naira Marley has become one, what did they give him last time? NDLA ambassador. You know the function of NDLA? The NDLA, what they do is to make sure that drugs, narcotics, and all those hard drugs are retrieved from the society. Now they now give their ambassador to somebody who everybody knows what he is. He is now the ambassador. It's just like you are giving a cat fish. You understand? May Allah Azza wa Jalla may He protect us. So they will make a law to protect them. And they will make sure they fight anyone who stand up to counter them. They will fight you. All this thing we are saying is because our voice did not go out very well. There is a place, this talk I am talking, there is a place you can say it after you finish, enter cell. I am telling you. Because they do not want such kind of talk to be mentioned. They will make sure they find a way to destroy you. Why will you talk against them? And sometimes they can make you to be absent. Absent inside where? Inside the darkness of the what? Inside the darkness of the prison. You understand? They will put you there. You'll be wallowing. Go to the prison. Even in Saudi Arabia, their prison is filled with ulama. Ulama, not just ordinary malams. Scholars of repute that the whole world knows. Because they are doing what? They are doing Amrul Ma'ruf wa Nahy Anil Munkar. Scholars of repute are being put in the prison in Saudi Arabia. But what is Saudi Arabia? What are they now doing? They are now inviting all the riffraff of the whole world to come to their land and finish it. They want to become the Europe. They want to remove religion from the society. Wrestling is going there. Music is going there. Boxing is going there. Every rubbish is going to Saudi now. Even we heard that they want to also host the World Cup in Saudi Arabia. That is their plot, number one. While all of these people are being honored, then those who are doing preaching are being put in the prison. And unfortunately, the children are reading. We are gay. They are trying to implant all this nonsense inside their heads. You watch whatever in social media today, a man to man, all in the name of they want to do movie, they are kissing each other. And you are watching it. All of those things, what they try to do is that, so that when you are seeing it like that, even if you look at it so repugnant before, what is this? If you see it because the second time, you will now begin to be okay with it. After some time, you say, now then get their life, now then don't know what they want to do with their life. You can see, they want to remove faith, iman, from the society. So that at the end of the day, everybody will become equal. If not bastardization of the society. How can we have a masjid here and we have a prostitute house here? And the society looks at it as normal. Even for us to get this masjid was very difficult. But to get by in Guida village is very easy. All you just need is to get money and get land. And you'll be given the opportunity to misbehave and scatter the society. At the time in this Guida village, it was so secure. With good people. Nothing like all these useless bars around. But because we do not care about our deen, we do not care about our religion, then we open our arms. And we now say that in a community, even the witch have to be present. Because if the witch is not present, it does not make a community. May Allah remove witches from our village. This is what they said when we complained that it is not everybody that has money that should be given land. Unknown to me that these people myself, they will one day even vote. They will vote between mosque and beer parlor. Whoever support mosque should raise up hand. Whoever support beer parlor should raise up hand. Unfortunately, the people who support beer parlor are more than the people who support mosque. And the people who raise up hand for beer parlor, they are still saying they are Muslim. This is the problem we have in our society today. If you raise voice that this kind of thing should not be closer to the masjid, they said everybody has the freedom to whatever they want to do. That is why their children are being corrupted in all of these bars. Some of them are claiming that they are malams in this village. I swear, wallah, many of them, their children are visiting these bars. Many of them, their children has joined cultists and they don't know. Why? Because they are so unwise. They could not see to the future that all of these things they are allowing into the community is going to come back to them. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said, "Wattaqu fitna la tusibanna alladhina zalamu minkum." Also, some of them think that when the fitna is now spreading, it will not touch them. It will touch you. It will touch everybody. Even at my own home is touched. Sometimes you are in your house and you see your children begin to dance. You are not the one playing music in the house. Where is he hearing it from? From the society. From the society. The devil is trying to remove religion from the society. We are still going to continue there, inshallah, tomorrow. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.